Nicolle Wallace is a senior advisor for the McCain campaign, and Robert Gibbs is a senior advisor for the Obama campaign. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning, Meredith.
Let's talk about your campaign's messages. And Robert, I'd like to begin with you. In referring to McCain,
Sure.
your campaign has used words like angry, lurching, erratic. The message for voters seems to be that McCain is an angry old man who doesn't have the temperament to be president. Is that the message you are trying to convey?
No, the message is that he's angry and erratic. I think you saw that during the debate. I think you saw that in the debate in his proposal for a mortgage plan. Another erratic proposal that takes $300 billion and gives it directly to banks and hands the bill to taxpayers.
But are you saying, Robert, are you saying that he's dangerous
the riskier the
then?
Loans. Let me finish this, Meredith. I'm saying he's wrong for this economy. The $300 billion for banks, taxpayers with the bill. The riskier the loans, the riskier the bank, the greater the payoff under John McCain. Barack Obama can take 4 more weeks of John McCain's attacks, but this country can't take 4 more years of George Bush and John McCain's economic philosophy.
Well, Nicolle, let me turn to you now. Senator McCain has joined his running mate in questioning Senator Obama's ties to a former terrorist. Twice that name, Hussein, has come up. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, Nicolle cannot hear me. So let me go back to you, Robert. You talk about in this economy
Sure.
that Senator McCain may not be the right man, but why aren't you focusing more on the economy? Voters, every poll says they don't want to hear this negative campaigning. They're hurting. They want your candidate to talk to them
Yep.
directly about what he can do to help them.
Look, you know what, we couldn't agree more, and that's what Barack Obama did during the debate. You saw steady, calm leadership laying out a plan to move this country forward again, to get our economy back on track, to create millions of jobs, to make health care more affordable, to end our dependence on foreign oil. But what's truly remarkable about the McCain campaign is right now, if you turn on your TV at any place in this country, you'll see nothing but negative ads from John McCain.
All right, Robert,
100% of their ads right now are completely negative. They're not telling you anything positive about where they want to take this country, and that's just frankly
All right,
wrong.
Robert, we have Nicolle back, so let me ask you about that, Nicolle. Senator McCain has joined his running mate in questioning Senator Obama's ties to a former terrorist. You hear that middle name Hussein used now in the campaign trail. Senator McCain has asked who is the real Senator Obama. The message from your campaign seems to be that he is too radical for this country. Is that the message you are trying to portray?
You know, I didn't get to hear any of Mr. Gibbs, but he's the one growing increasingly erratic and angry these days on shows like this, Meredith. Nobody in America is sitting around the kitchen table this morning trying to figure out if their jobs are going to be there, if they're going to be able to afford their mortgages, health care, college, cares about Barack Obama working with a former washed-up terrorist. And that's what Mr. Ayers is. He's a former domestic terrorist who had targeted, in a group called the Weathermen, the Pentagon and the Capitol.
But if
Now,
they don't
nobody
care,
cares.
Nicolle, why
I will
is your
acknowledge
campaign
that.
bringing it up?
I was getting to that before you interrupted, Meredith. The point is, Barack Obama lied when he was first asked about his association with Mr. Ayers. He called him a guy in the neighborhood. He's a lot more than a guy in the neighborhood. And why we can't have a calm, honest discussion about who Mr. Ayers was and then move on to the things people really care about. But here's why it matters, Meredith. If you don't tell the truth about your associations, if you don't answer the question honestly the first time you're asked, not the second, third, or fourth. Nobody knows when he found out that he was a domestic terrorist. No one can explain to me why he lied and said he was just a guy in the neighborhood when he was someone that he worked with on many boards, when he was someone whose home he launched his political career in.
But
Let's
ultimately,
just tell the
Nicolle,
truth
do you?
so we can move on to an honest
ultimately,
discussion of the
Nicolle,
economy.
do you believe that people in this country are interested in that debate right now? They're hurting. Do you think they care about Ayers?
They're hurting. Meredith, what I just said is no one sitting around the table cares about a washed-up terrorist. What they care about is the truth, and they want to hear honest answers. If Barack Obama had answered honestly about his association with Mr. Ayers, you and I wouldn't be having this conversation. It's about candor, it's about honesty, and it's about candor and honesty about his record. He doesn't tell the truth when it comes to his plans for raising taxes on America's small businesses, who are the only people in this very sick economy who are actually adding jobs. We've lost 700,000 jobs this year. Our small businesses have added 350,000 jobs in this very sick economy. Barack Obama would tax half of their income, half of their income that could go to buying health care and savings and helping these families.
Robert?
Meredith, it's hard to know where to start. You've seen, again, another desperate, dishonest political attack, another campaign smear from John McCain, because, quite frankly, they don't have a plan to get this economy moving again. Barack Obama said very succinctly during the debate, he's going to cut taxes for millions of families across this country. He's going to cut taxes for small business. He's going to make health care finally affordable. John McCain's going to raise taxes on health care benefits, and he's going to stick it to seniors by cutting Medicare to fund a radical health care plan. Proposal after proposal is simply erratic from the McCain campaign. There's no answers on the economy. That's why their advisors told newspapers as late as Monday that every time they talk about this economy, they lose. Well, I've got news for the McCain campaign. America's losing out right now. They're losing jobs, they're losing their home, they're losing their health care. And what they deserve is an honest discussion about the issues that face this country, not more dishonest, desperate political smears from one side of this campaign. It's time to get back to talking about the issues. Barack Obama's doing it every day, a plan to get this country moving forward again. That's what we're going to do for the next 3.5 weeks until Election Day.
Okay, speaking of talking about the issues, before I let you both go, Nicolle, we've had a standing request out to talk to Governor Palin since her candidacy was announced. Do you think there is an opportunity for us to sit down here today and speak with her within the next 4 weeks?
Well, Governor Palin spent almost an hour and a half, 2 hours with Charlie Gibson. She spent about the same amount of time with Katie Couric. She spent a lot of time talking to a lot of reporters. And I think that in the last month, she's probably spent more minutes being interviewed than Barack Obama has. So Governor Palin will continue to talk to journalists from all sorts of news organizations. Our focus now is on some local reporters, but I'm sure you'll get a chance if things continue, to have this great debate in this country. There's a real philosophical debate between growing the economy and policies that would decimate the last pockets of our economy that are still flourishing. But America's small businesses.
But Nicolle,
so
will she come drop by here and speak with us?
Will she talk to you, Meredith? I'm not sure yet who she'll talk to, but she will certainly talk to folks at NBC News.
It doesn't have to be me. I'm just
care a lot about them, and she will definitely talk to NBC News. I promise you.
All right, Robert Gibbs,
Hey,
Nicolle
Meredith.
Wallace. Yes.
Hey, Meredith.
Yes, Robert.
We'd love to drop by and talk to you and anybody at NBC News, whether it's Barack Obama or Joe Biden. If you'll have me on this show, we'd love to have Barack Obama.
Let's bring everybody and sing Kumbaya. I think that would be perfect right about now. Okay, Robert Gibbs, Nicolle Wallace, thank you so much.
Meredith.
Thank you. It's 7:30.